Who here hasn't dreamt about making millions of dollars by doing nothing? We sure have. While becoming rich mostly requires many long years of dedication and hard work, some people have cracked the code to make the most amount of money by doing a minimal amount of work. We had no idea there were some super weird and lesser-known career options you can pursue to get rich quickly, although some of these might include doing nasty stuff and people might frown upon it. But some just don't care what others think, as long as they're being paid maximum wage per hour for hardly doing anything. Before we get started, be sure to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell for more such amazing content. Internet celebrity. If you aren't already familiar with this young female YouTube and erotic model, we're here to tell you that she has monetized her social media fame to the point that people are willing to pay hefty checks to obtain anything that belongs to her. Her outfits and image have charmed millions of people across the globe. She's famously known as Belle Delphine, and her fans are so obsessed with her they'll literally buy anything she offers. And by anything, we do mean absolutely anything. If you don't believe us, check out these jars of soapy water she put up for sale. This water came from her bath, and it sold out pretty fast. It's hard to believe people would buy out an influencer's bath water, but they actually did, and that too for $30 a piece. She sells many other things too, and yes, the fans eat it up like crazy. We bet you'd be stoked if people started buying anything you offered at whatever price you wanted, huh? One can dream, right? Get paid to eat. Have you ever hoped that someone would pay you to eat your favorite foods? Did you know this can actually happen? We didn't either. This trend originated in South Korea, where people decided to create a unique niche for YouTube. In these vlogs, people just sit in front of the camera with a huge amount of delicious-looking food and devour it for the audience to see. If you search these right now, you'll realize how popular these videos are. They have millions of views. This girl you see is a very popular vlogger in this niche. She's probably the first making celebrity to gain international fame, and she earns around $9,000 a month from making these videos. Crazy, right? Besides making money the conventional way, YouTube ads, she also gets paid by customers and advertisers who pay her to eat and promote their products on camera. Although the fat cash is pretty desirable, we don't understand how these making vloggers remain so fit. And doesn't their stomach hurt after eating this much food in one go? Managing procrastinators. Procrastination is often called the disease of the 21st century. We've all fallen victim to this habit at one point or other, but some people have made it their lifestyle. And because of this, they're unable to perform their daily routine tasks and meet their deadlines. This guy, called Zhou Zhu, decided to take advantage of this situation and started offering his services as a supervisor for chronic procrastinators. Unfortunately, he won't be doing your work, but he will manage and supervise your day. This young entrepreneur from China has practically struck a gold mine. He calls and texts his long list of clients to check if they've completed their tasks for the day. He's actually amassed a database of 20,000 customers in only 6 years. He spends around 15 hours a day making money by ordering lazy people to get up and do their chores. That's one very intelligent business, we have to say. Rent a boyfriend or girlfriend. Some people like to shop alone, while others love for their friends and family to accompany them, as for them, shopping is like a fun activity. But if you're alone and want someone to accompany you or pamper you, certain malls in China offer the rent a boyfriend or girlfriend service. These people will take selfies with you, talk to you about anything you like, and help put your shopping in a cart for you for just $1. As absurd as it sounds, people actually like this, and both the shopping mall girlfriends and boyfriends are in high demand. Becoming a company. This entrepreneur called Mike Merrill took being a business to a whole other level. Around 10 years ago, he had the craziest idea you'll ever come across. He declared himself a company and sold his shares on the stock exchange. It took him a few years to stabilize, and soon he had more than 1,000 shareholders. These people probably wanted to feel what being a god feels like. Now each person who owns shares gets to influence every decision in his life. Whether it's work or romantic relationships, the shareholders get to control Mike's moves. It might seem scary, but the reality is on the contrary. It's actually much easier to live a life where you don't have to worry about making any decisions. Sell air. You heard it. It's possible to make a lot of money by selling air. This guy had the idea of earning literally by putting a price tag on air. He began selling a line of empty air cans that he filled up with fresh mountain air. Yan Ji should get an award for being a marketing genius. He took advantage of people's desire to breathe fresh air while living in a heavy, polluted and overpopulated metropolis. He offered them cans full of mountain air that they could breathe with the help of a mask. His venture proved to be quite successful, and he sold more than 500,000 cylinders in just 1 year. This means he has made around $600,000 in profit, and his success wasn't limited to China. In fact, he took his product to the international market and succeeded, especially in Japan, South Korea, Spain, and even the USA. Cool, right? Sell unwashed socks. This girl you see here is called Roxy Sykes, and she's found an unbelievable and kind of nasty way to make thousands of dollars. She sells her own unwashed socks to people. Her business is booming, and she makes around $140,000 per year. She could buy a house and a luxury car in less than 5 years with this kind of earning. Makes us think we're probably doing something wrong. Did we go to the wrong kind of school? Make a viral meme. Who doesn't remember that cat meme that broke the internet like crazy around 10 years ago? The creator of this meme, Christopher Torres, was a Texas local. His GIF gained immediate popularity and people started sharing it, making art out of it, using it for cosplay, selling merch inspired by it and whatnot. Turns out this year Christopher sold the meme in an online auction. He got paid in Bitcoin, so we can't say for sure how much he made as the value of this cryptocurrency keeps fluctuating. But experts estimate it to be around $500,000. Not too bad. Get promotional tattoos. Instagram marketing has become a booming business. Every second post on the photo sharing platform is an advertisement. This guy decided to take advantage of this by adopting a very unique marketing strategy. He announced that he will promote your account or business by getting its name tattooed on his neck. There were 9 slots, and the price for a single spot was at least $1,400. You might think no one would be stupid enough to buy into this, but hold that thought, because this guy sold all 9 spots in just 1 day. The internet truly is full of insane people. Get paid to sleep. Yes, it's true. Your dream of getting paid to sleep is not a dream any longer. Just look at this streamer who earned more than $16,000 in 1 night. He just set up his camera, lay down in his bed, and slept. But his stream had a unique catch. With the help of text-to-speech software, the guy allowed viewers to bother him with audio interruptions if they donated money. The viewers were also pretty clever and used this feature in many creative ways. Some tortured the guy with barking sounds, and others would play a fire alarm. And for each interruption, he was receiving hefty donations. He might not have slept well, but what's 1 night of sleep sacrificed for $16,000, right? Dumpster diving. Did you know people often throw away absolutely new and unused things? Trash cans can often turn out to be a goldmine if you have the eye for finding the right trash can. Like this woman from Dallas named Tiffany Boggler, who rummages through people's trash 5 days a week. She finds many useful and resellable items there. She usually spends 3 hours dumpster diving every day. She then sells the items she finds on her website using an ingenious marketing trick. She Googles the original price and offers it to customers for 25% less. People actually love her products, and she has around 450,000 followers. With this business, she rakes in around $3,000 a month. That's pretty neat. Get a pet artist. If watching Ratatouille made you think rats can cook gourmet meals, then after watching this you'll find out they're not just good chefs, they can also be good painters. For instance, this rat belongs to a girl named Steph, and she's made this little guy her business partner. She got the idea in 2018 when one of her pets passed away. She decided to make a small painting with the rat's footprints. Soon she had the idea of doing this with her other pets, as she found out that with the help of her pet she could create some pretty good abstract artwork. Since then, Steph has been selling canvases commissioned by customers, and not only that, she also sells tableware and magnets with rats' footprints on them. Sell stones. It's hard to believe, but in 1975 the best-selling Christmas product in the market was a stone. Seems absurd, but that's what it was. An American entrepreneur named Gary Dahl had the idea of selling stones. He bought many ordinary stones for 1 cent each. He then labeled them Pet Rocks and packaged them in a box with holes. The box had a straw mat and a booklet on how to take care of your pet. He sent these products to the stores and people actually bought these. He sold more than 1.5 million boxes in just 2 months. That's some genius marketing he did there. Become a professional hugger. We all crave human intimacy and affection at some point, especially if we live alone or in a city far away from home. And for this reason, there are people out there who have taken up the job of becoming the emotional support of those in need. These are professional huggers. They support the client for 1 hour, for which they charge money. They'll stroke your head or back, lie down next to you, or hold you if you want. Yes, it's real, and yes, it exists in the USA. A single session with a professional will cost you around $80, but if you want to be cuddled for the entire night, it'll cost $500. Not a bad job, we must say. Be a dog. Yep, you heard it right. This girl, called Jenna Phillips from Texas, wanted fame and money. Initially, she was an optician and used to post cute pictures of herself on a website that allows users to pay and have access to the content. Unlucky for her, Jenna's pictures could not attract many subscribers. So then she came up with a wild idea, and surprisingly, it changed her life. She quit her job and decided to make videos in which she acted like a dog. Yes, an actual dog.
Did you just pee on the floor? Jenna, was this you? Bad girl, you know better than that. You pee outside.
She would walk on all fours, bark, and do all the things you might find a dog doing. You might think people would have ridiculed her for this, but in reality she became quite popular on that online platform. People wanted to watch her act like a dog and were willing to pay for it. She now makes hundreds of thousands of dollars every single month by doing this incredibly bizarre thing. Sell gossip. It's no secret that many love to gossip. Not knowing the talk of the town makes us feel left out, and taking advantage of this feeling is an American man called Frank Warren, who has built a successful business. He started a website called Post Secret, where any user can share their secrets on a pretty little postcard anonymously. People send these in hopes that one day their message might become public, but without revealing their identity, obviously. Therefore, the juiciest selected secrets then get shared on the website and featured in books. Warren also talks about them in his public speaking, as he's now lauded as a true human soul researcher. He's actually earned more than $15 million from this business. Don't you wish you had come up with this idea first? We sure do. So guys, that was all about the weird and out-of-the-box ways that people are making lots of money nowadays. Which of these professions do you think would suit you? Do tell us in the comments, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up. We'll be back soon with more ways you can make money. Until then, have a great time.